Welcome to News World Today. To get more updates, please subscribe. Brexit betrayal. May loses key EU vote as Tory MPs defy Prime Minister. Theresa May is reeling after her first major Brexit defeat as rebel Tory MPs helped push through a crucial amendment. This evening MPs voted 309 to 305 in favour of an amendment to the EU withdrawal bill. This has dashed Mrs May's plans for a take-it-or-leave-it final Brexit vote, with MPs now able to suggest new terms of Britain's EU exit. This will slow down the Brexit process and comes ahead of tomorrow's key EU summit, where the go-ahead was due to be given to talks progressing to trade. Several rebel MPs from Mrs May's Tory party helped push through the amendment, helped by all opposition parties. Labour leader mocked Theresa May after the result, saying the defeat was humiliating. Even hardline Brexiteers including Jacob Rees-Mogg had warned the government the controversial Clause 9, which has now been overruled, went too far. The so-called Henry VIII powers were defended by government ministers during an afternoon-long debate in the House of Commons today. But their pleas for support has fallen on deaf ears, with Mrs May now facing a scramble to agree a final exit deal with the EU. Conservative former Attorney General Dominic Grieve led the rebellion via his Amendment 7, which would require any Brexit deal to be approved by a separate Act of Parliament before it could be implemented. He warned ministers they had run out of road and drew upon Winston Churchill's spirit as he said he intended to put country before his party. Minutes before the vote, Justice Minister Dominic Raab sought to appease would-be rebels by saying the government would rewrite the bill to guarantee concessions it had offered, but was faced with shouts of "too late" by some MPs on his side. While some would-be rebels such as George Freeman and Vicky Ford said Mr Raab's promise of fresh limits on powers in the bill was enough for them to back down, it was not enough for the government to avoid defeat. Tory rebel Nicky Morgan tweeted, "Tonight Parliament took control of the EU withdrawal process." Jeremy Corbyn said the defeat was humiliating for Theresa May. The Labour leader said, "This defeat is a humiliating loss of authority for the government on the eve of the European Council meeting." Labour has made the case since the referendum for a meaningful vote in Parliament on the terms of Britain's withdrawal from the European Union. Theresa May has resisted democratic accountability. Her refusal to listen means she will now have to accept Parliament taking back control.